What's up, everybody? It's your man Gillis the Kid. I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be showing you the full review of the Blackberry KEYone. Now, this Blackberry came out on September 1st on AT&T for $500, and AT&T is the only one who sells the black version. You can get the silver edition at Sprint. They both have the same specs, but AT&T got the exclusive on the limited edition black version. So I'm going to go over the specs and the software with you real quick. I got it plugged into my portable charger right here. So it is charging. I'm going to cut it on, and we're going to go over the software with you. So this is the power button right here on the left. Actually, I'm going to take this out. Yeah. So basically what they did, they made the entire phone black. Like the front is black, the keys, the frets in between the keys, the sides, and the back is black too. Hold on, let me put in my code real quick. Then I can show you. It takes a while to boot up, just like the other Blackberries, because of the security on the phone. But I'll go over the specs with you while this boot up. So the first thing you're going to notice if you get a Blackberry is the keyboard. That's probably the reason why you're going to get a Blackberry, is because of the keyboard. So it's a touch capacitive keyboard, which means you can move it around. The other keyboards, you couldn't do that. All you could do was type, but with this one, it's like a trackpad. So all you have to do is swipe from left to right like this. And as you can see, I'm not even touching the screen. I'm just going back and forth on the keyboard like that, and you can move the entire screen. Now let's go into Google real quick. Alright, so let's say you're trying to read an article. All you have to do is swipe up on the keyboard, and there you have it. I'm not even touching the screen. All I'm doing is swiping up and down like that. Alright, so that's how the keyboard works. It's called touch capacitive keyboard. Now, you also going to get a 4.7-inch display. And like I said before in my other video, you're getting the same size display as an iPhone 7. And it's 1080 by 1620 pixels. This is an LCD screen, so it's not super AMOLED like the Galaxy phones. I have the brightness turned up to medium right now, so it can get pretty bright. Alright, now on the back you have your 12 megapixel camera. You got the dual LED flash right here. It features burst mode, high dynamic range, and you have panorama effects too. It shoots in 4K video at 30 frames per second. It's got digital image stabilization. Right here is the front-facing 8 megapixel camera, and it's a wide angle too. So if you want to shoot a panorama on the front, there you have it right here. This is your earpiece right here where you can hear people talking. It's got an LED light right here with the sensors, and the one thing I want to tell you is they put the power button on the left. I can see if it Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, that's the power button right there. And then on the right, you have your volume rockers and your convenience key. So I have my convenience key set to my camera. So instead of me hitting my camera app, all I have to do is hit my convenience key, and then I'm right there at the camera. And as you can see, it's a really nice camera. Let me take a picture real quick. Okay, and I'll take another picture just to show you how nice this camera is. Let's get that on there. You can see the detail too. Hold on. Alright, so let's go into the camera real quick. Alright, hold on, let me see. So these are some of the pictures that I took with this phone, and as you can see, the detail with this 12 megapixel camera is really good. Those are my beats I just took, and here was like a drink that I had. So it takes really good pictures. Probably one of the best cameras ever to be put on a Blackberry. And I do have to tell you that this phone is an absolute beast. The battery life can take you about 2 days with heavy usage. And it's all because of the computer chip that they put in the phone. And it's a Qualcomm Snapdragon 625. It's got a 64-bit octa-core processor with an Adreno 506. So, I mean, it's not super fast. It's not like a 835, but it is pretty fast for what it is. You can have multiple apps open at once, and it'll still work really smooth. It has 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and you can put an SD card in there if you want more storage, and that goes up to like 2 terabytes. And the battery is a 3500 milliamp battery, and it features a nano SIM. So, I mean, on paper, it's basically a solid device, but what most people want to know is how this phone works in everyday usage. There is an updated version. It's black. I think India only got it. That has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. But I have a lot of apps on here, and I haven't had any storage problems lately. So I just want to go over a couple more things with you as far as like hardware. Blackberry does have a fingerprint scanner on here, and it's right here on the space bar. That's an absolute fantastic idea, especially when you have a Qwerty keyboard. That's an awesome spot to put the fingerprint scanner, right here, and not the back. So if you want to put your fingerprint on it, it's right here on the space bar. I didn't set it up yet, but it is pretty fast, as I've seen in a couple of other videos. They do have a USB Type-C now. You can see it right here. USB Type-C. This is the speaker, and this is the microphone right there. So I'm glad they went USB Type-C, because it does send data faster, and you can charge your phone really quick too. I'll show you that too. There is a feature you can use while you charge your phone. And like I said before, the back is black. Everything about it, it's got like a grippy back to it, so it is pretty easy to hold. You don't have to worry about it slipping out of your hand. Call quality is pretty good. I've been using this phone for almost a month now, and I can say that call quality is excellent. So I'm going to show you this real quick. The software is super smooth, and it runs Android just like any other Android phone. It has Android Nougat 7.1, and you can swipe down right here just like on Android, and you can get all your notifications. If you swipe down some more, you got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your GPS, all your good stuff right there. And as you can see, it's super smooth. BlackBerry 10 people who've had BlackBerry 10 will notice this. There's 3 little dots down here, and you can move it from side to side like that. That's also pretty smooth. You will notice, if you can look real close, see those apps that have 3 dots underneath? Those are called pop-up widgets. And pop-up widgets allow you to go into, they allow you to see a preview of the app without actually going into it. So if I just swipe up right here on messages, if I just swipe up, if I had any text messages right here, I would be able to see it without actually going into the app. So that's pretty cool. Same thing with calendar. You can swipe up, it'll show like a pop-up widget. Let me see what else. So I can show you this. We'll swipe up on the BlackBerry app, and then as you can see certain articles without actually going into it. So that's just a pretty cool feature that comes with the BlackBerry software, and they're called pop-up widgets. BlackBerry also has a security app called Detect, and basically Detect will let you know if there's anything wrong with your device. It goes into data encryption, developer options, factory data reset protection, all kinds of stuff. If I didn't have a PIN code set on this device, then this little dial up here would be in the yellow, almost red. But I have everything set up, so as you can see, it says device security status is excellent. So I don't have to worry about that. And as you can see, I got multiple apps open. The phone is still running smoothly. So the next thing I want to show you is the app tray, which is right here. And this shows you all your applications. It is a dark mode. I like my dark mode. If you swipe to the left, they have the widgets that you can use. Some of them are 1x1 or 3x3, but you can change it if you want, like that. And then these are shortcuts. So shortcuts allow you to go into the app real quick and maybe like write a note or something like that. These are all your shortcuts. And you can search your phone. So let's say if I wanted to search Facebook, all I had to do is hit F, and then Facebook comes up like that. Or if I wanted to find like Instagram, okay, I hit I, and then Instagram comes up. So I'm not searching the web, I'm just searching what's on my device. And that's also in the app tray. And there's a little gear up here. You can change the wallpaper. They have keyboard shortcuts. So if I wanted to go into Instagram, I can set that on the I on the keyboard, and all I would have to do is hit I, and then Instagram will pop up. And I can change, as you can see, my theme is on dark. I like my dark mode. That's pretty much all there is to the app tray. BlackBerry also has an edge feature, just like the Samsung S8. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But first, I want to show you the wallpaper. If you press on the screen, you'll see wallpapers, widgets, and icon packs. So I'm just going to change the wallpaper real quick. Okay, we'll set for both. And now you can see the pop-up widgets a little bit better. Now you'll see this little white line on the edge. That's my edge screen, just like the S8. So I can swipe over, and this gives you a faster way of checking different notifications. If I had something set on my calendar, it would show up here. Let me check my hub real quick. Okay, so this is the Blackberry Hub, and as you can see, it's set to where I can look into my email and see what's there without actually going into it. This is the task app, and you can have different tasks like, you know, milk and eggs, pay bills, doctor appointments. It's just a quick little way to look at things. And then they have your contacts right here, and you can send text messages or call from here. So that's just a little preview of the Edge. It's pretty cool. And that's pretty much it as far as like software goes. It works just like any other Android phone out there. Like I said, you can have multiple apps open and it still runs really good. You can get this phone unlocked if you want, and you can use it on T-Mobile network. You can also buy it from AT&T for $500. And it's a really good device. You know, it's not gonna freeze up on you or anything. One of the best features is the battery life. I'm gonna show you that real quick. This is a picture that it was actually a screenshot that I took. So like on the first week that I had this device, it lasted me almost 2 days, and that's proof right there. You can see how long the battery lasted. But the main reason this battery lasts so long is because of the Snapdragon processor. The 625 is known for really good battery life, and when you combine the processor with the battery, it gives you excellent like on-screen time and stuff like that too. So BlackBerry really picked a really good processor for this phone, and that's why you can get up to 2-day battery life. I'm going to show you there's another Edge feature on the phone. Let me see. If you plug it into the wall, you're supposed to see like a little display on the Edge that pops up when you charge it. Let's see if it comes on. Well, first I gotta charge it. Okay. Alright, there we go. So right there on the Edge, you can see a little green bar. It's basically telling you that it's charging. And once the green bar gets all the way to the top, it'll say 100%. But you can see it right there. It's a little green bar on the Edge. Just another cool feature that they give you while your phone is charging. I think the S8 does it too, but it's like a circle in the middle. So just another cool feature BlackBerry added. This phone does have a headphone jack, and it's located on the top right there. It's funny talking about headphone jacks now in 2017. There are a lot of phones that came out that doesn't have a headphone jack. So if you're a person that loves your headphone jack, then you're gonna need it with the future phones coming out. And that's where the SIM card is located right there. That's pretty much all I got about this device. if you're buying a BlackBerry in 2017, it's all about the keyboard. If you don't want a keyboard, then there's really no reason to buy this phone, because you can get a lot of other phones for $500 and they have a full display. But like I said, if you're a BlackBerry fan, or if you just want a keyboard, then this is the device to get. Let me show you how the keyboard works too. So I'm gonna type something real quick. I'll show you. So I'm just gonna start typing a sentence, and then as you can see right here, there are predictive words that pop up. So even though you do have a physical keyboard and you want to be very accurate, there will be words that pop up, just like a full screen display. So the last time I'm just typing. I'm not even paying any attention to make sure if this makes sense or not. But you can get an idea of how fast you can go using predictive text. So I just type almost like a whole paragraph just using predictive text. You can also use like the keyboard if you want, and then the words will pop up as you go. If you wanna delete your sentences, all you have to do is swipe. You don't even have to hit the button. I'm just swiping and I'm deleting the messages right here. So that's just another cool feature on the predictive text keyboard that you can use. And there you have it. That's the BlackBerry KEYone. Like I said before, if you're in the market for a keyboard device, right now this is probably your only choice. This device can go toe-to-toe with the S8 and iPhones. Battery life is absolutely amazing. I've been using it all month now and I had no problems. But if you have any more questions, you can drop them down below into the comments. I want to thank you guys for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.